working, we working, we working. We in the building. We in the building getting that work in. You know how we do. We got to work. That's the only way to get to that excellence flow. You gotta put in that work, baby. Martial arts don't work, people do. Right? Say it with me. Martial arts don't work, people do. That's right. Pull it all the way up to your chest. You get up under that. All legs, baby. All legs. Just the arms now. Yeah, we get money. We get that money. Ah, money. Ooh. We came to get that money. You rocking with me. Smash that like button because we here getting money. We here getting money. See right here. That's how that uppercut go, y'all. Don't be ripping the uppercut from your face like this. Gotta bring it right from the chin. Right from the cheekbone. Right from the cheekbones, right here. Get under there, dig up on them. That's why they call it the uppercut. You got it. Right from here. That's how you can get your Tyson on. You be right here with the Tyson, with the peekaboo. Just looking at him. Walking them down. Get under him, yeah. Throw that hook. That's right. Right here. None of this. You gotta bring it straight from the cheekbone. Right from here. Snapping that jab from that peekaboo stance. You can't be pulling your hands away from your face, people. You gotta learn to shoot right from here. Right from here. Nothing goes back. Your right hand don't do this to go forward. It goes straight in. The uppercut don't do this. Straight up. Straight up. The hook don't do this. It wraps that corner. The overhand. See, that overhand is like an upside down hook. So you can go over his hand. See, the names of the punches is trying to tell you what it does. The upper cut. The over his hand. Overhand. So you can throw the overhand right as he's swinging and make him sleep. So we get some of these. Get you some of these with these 3 pound weights. You don't need no more than that. 3 pounds is enough to get that money in. And you work on turning your fist. The most important part of the punch. Every punch got to turn. The jab turns, right hand, hook, uppercut, overhand. Every punch has a spiral to it. They say spiral energy is the killer energy. They say spiral energy is the energy of death. It bring about death. Anytime you see spiral energy, somebody finna die. That's all we saying. So you practice spiral, turning them fists. And this makes your punches less telegraphic when you're doing stuff like that. See, when you're doing stuff like that, your punches get less telegraphic when you know how to turn your fist over. So you see, I'm keeping my punches all right here. Right in front of my face. Keep them right in front of your face. Never drop it. Hands ain't dropping. See, now you're getting that burn because the hands ain't dropping. That's right. Queensbridge in the building. That's right. You got to keep your hands right in front of your face with the weight. Ha, ha. Turning your fist. Better you get at that, the less telegraphic your punches get. It'll be hard for your opponents to see them because you turning them things over. Turn them over. Ha, ha. Turn, 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 turn. Turn to everything. Yeah, these are 3 pound weights. 3 pounds. You don't need nothing more than 3 pounds. People trying to punch with 5 and 10 pounds, you'll mess your joints up like that. You don't need all of them weights. 1 to 3 pounds is all you need. Turn. Start getting that work. Keep them elbows in. Don't be letting them elbows fly away. Don't let them elbows fly away. Oh no, you're not worried about torque right now. You're worried about turning your hands. There's a lot of circles happening when you throw a punch. And you have to work on each one of those circles individually. So the spiral circle we're working on right now is just the wrist. Getting your wrist to turn back naturally. Keeping your hands in front of your face. Ha, 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 ha. Ha, 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 ha. See right there. Hands in front of your face, nothing dropping. It should be like playing poker. When you play poker, do you tell people, do you let them know that you got the royal flush? Nah, you got to keep the poker face. This is right here, poker face. Ha, 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 ha. Turning them joints. After about a couple of rounds of that, you're going to feel a burn all up in here and here. See, now this is when, see, as this loosens up, as the wrist loosens up, oh, your punches, see, now your punches cut. See how my fists are turning? So each time I hit you, skin on skin, I'm cutting. I'm twisting skin. Each time I rub against some skin, I'm twisting skin. Yes, sir. Heavy Andy, we got a big month of boxing coming in. We got all of the boxing fights coming in. We got Shakur and Ortiz. We got Ugas and Errol. Smash that like button. If Kambosos stop playing, maybe we can get Kambosos, Devin Haney, but Kambosos up in there hiding, talking about he waiting for Lomachenko. We don't know what's going to happen with Lomachenko. Kambosos need to stop hiding and get up in there and fight. You know, we don't know if I don't know if the Canelo fight is still going on, if they're going to let Bivol fight or not. I'm not too sure. You know how they're feeling about the Russians right now. So let's hope they let that fight go. They let that fight go down too, because then we're going to have, it's like the next couple of months, boxing is about to get deep. It's about to get deep. So that way, soon you come off your skull and bones, you see how that hand twists? Fury versus Dylan, that's right. But I think that, you know, that's, to me, that's not as big fight as Fury fighting Usyk. Fury fighting Usyk? That's a mega fight. You know, I'm not too much of a Dylan White fan anymore. He got too many games. Smash that like button. Smash that like button if you ain't already pressed it. Just go on and press it. This is a little surprise live. We just working on some things. I'm out here working. Jeremy Burt, salute. You out here working. So like I said, when you come off that skull and bones, that foot is, that whole hand is twisted. Now for torque, you have to learn how to twist your whole body. We bring this down a little bit so you can see. That's how you conjure torque. Is you got to have one planted foot, 1 foot raised. And this is what you learn if you was on that course, advanced.lightburly.com, which I can't understand why there isn't like 200 people on there. 1, 2, 3. Farrah, 1, 2, 3, where'd it be? I can't understand why there ain't 100 people on that course. Yeah. Namaste. I can't understand why we ain't got 100 people on that court and we out there teaching this type of stuff. See, what I'm gonna teach you is how to really, what I'm gonna teach you is how to really throw a combination. See, you gotta have one planted foot, one raised foot. 3-punch combination right there. See? And I hid the bomb. See, boxing is all about boxing is kind of like the Trojan horse. You know, you got to hide your soldiers inside the Trojan horse. The Trojan horse is what we call throwaway punches. See, if you know nothing about throwaway punches, then you don't really know about you ain't really got a high IQ of fighting. See, you got to have some throwaway punches. What are throwaway punches? Punches that are meant to keep your opponent busy. You have no intent whether to land them. Sometimes you land them, sometimes you don't. But the key is to get a reaction out your opponent and to keep him busy. So you lead with the throwaway punches. Throw away, kill. So that's the type of stuff you learn in that advanced.lightburly.com. I could break it down all day, but I put this information on the course, but I'm just letting you know what you could be getting. Then we got the, we got the lacrosse balls for reflex. Wilder's coming back. Switch hitting footwork. Switch hitting is really not in the feet more than it's in the waist. So, what does that mean? Give y'all just a little small piece. See, right now, I'm a southpaw. Now I'm orthodox. Right now I'm orthodox. Then I went to southpaw. Real quick, did you catch it? See, it's not like this. See, we ain't at the home of Burly. I ain't teaching you none of this. Nah, it gotta be smoother than that. Right here, we are southpaw. Orthodox. Southpaw. See how smooth that was? That's how we do it at the home of the Burleys. That's how we do it at the land of the Burleys. Gotta be smooth. You gotta be smooth with your switch here. He shouldn't know that you just turned to southpaw. If he knows that you just switched to southpaw to orthodox, then what's the trick? You know, he shouldn't know it. Because if he doesn't know it, he's not gonna know that he's now that you opened him up on a different side. Salute them KJs. Salute. So now we got the ball. See, with the balls will help you with your torque foot. Because you're not just catching it with your hand, catching it with your foot. See, if I catch it with my foot, I give my hand and eye time to figure out which way the ball is going. See, I can even stall it out. I can bounce and look at it. But this is coming from here. I'm not just catching with my hand. I'm catching with my feet. This is a whole different thing, people. This is why I'm Burly. This is what I'm trying to tell y'all. Salute. Hit them likes. This is what I'm trying to tell y'all. That's why you got to sign up for the course. Advanced.lightburly.com. Learn dash martial arts if you really sick with it. But both of them got it. But advanced.lightburly.com got them live classes. Yeah, that's right. You got to catch with your feet. I be trying to tell them you got to get orangutan on them. It's not just catching with your hands. This would be this. That's just catching with your hands. What are you getting out of that? You know, we all know how to catch. We gotta up the stakes. Catch with your foot. See that? I'm looking at it. So what does that train? That loosens up my hip. All of this is making my hip loose. So when I hit you with that sleep, You go sleep, sleep. Yeah, you go. This one right here, this is a cannon. This is a cannon because it's coming from here. Sleep, sleep. Sleep, sleep. This is the gun. This is the bullet. See, a lot of people don't know that their hips and waist is the gun. Your legs, this is the gun. These are the bullets. This ain't the bullet in the gun. If you use this as the bullet in the gun, you're not using it correctly. This is the gun. This is the bullet. So you train bucking off your gun. That's right, full body motion creates energy. You train bucking off your gun. So even with your jab, now with your jab, you train. Now with your jab, you're training your snatch back and being able to do it. Hold on, my glove is messed up. Get my glove together. So with that jab, you're training that snatch back, the ability to get back here. Because if you leave that jab out there, he gonna counter you. So your jab needs that, it needs that elastic snatch back motion. So that's what you want to use the ball to train that for your elastic snatch back motion. But it also works with the hook. You turn this first before the arm releases. This. See my legs? That's how your legs should be looking after you throw a big power punch. Because I'm grounded. Because I'm grounded. See, that's how your legs got to look when you're throwing a big power punch like that, people. You got to turn it all the way over. Tiger Woods. Tiger Woods. Tiger Woods. That's what you got to be thinking when you're throwing a big power shot. You got to be thinking like Tiger Woods. You're trying to hit the birdie. You're going for the birdie. You're going for the birdie. Now, using them. Now, these also can be used for grappling. You're going to ask me, hey, like Uncle Burly, how are you going to use 2 lacrosse balls for grappling? How is that going to build up your grappling game? Because you need sensitivity, especially in the forearms. See? You need sensitivity in the forearms. See, this is going to help build up the sensitivity that you can get when you don't have a body to grab on you. Because this is all pressure work right here. A lot of this is pressure work on how to keep the ball in between your arms rolling without them falling to the ground. It becomes pressure work. Pressure work is what you need to work on because that's what you're going to be feeling during the fight. There's a lot of pressure. So once again, and you're doing it in your fighting stance. You don't want to just be doing this standing here. It ain't this type. No, you want to get in your fighting stance. I'm southpaw right now. In my fighting stance, I want to walk it out. Go. Pivot. Fight walk. Fight shuffle. Fight pivot. All the while building up my sensitivity and my feet at the same time. You can start even adding kicks in. You know, when you start feeling real good with it, you can take it to the next level. You can take it to another level when you start feeling good with it. But that's going to help build up your sensitivity next level, people. I'm giving you the game. Pendulum bouncing, Usyk style. Usyk style. You know what I like about Usyk style? Because, what I like about Usyk style is that Papachenko is training this type of weighted to in Kung Fu Santi stance, the 70-30 stance. People like Papachenko is actually working on that, like I'm working on it, and that's to me is what gives Usyk and Lomachenko the motor to their footwork. See, if you don't understand your body weight, there's no way you're gonna have great footwork. Yeah, Raleigh versus Tank. We all know what's going to happen. Yeah, but I still believe Raleigh going to give Tank. I think, see, Raleigh's the type of fighter. He too dumb to know when he's not doing well. See, when you got a fighter that's too dumb to not know when he's doing well or or when he's losing, um, you're gonna have to knock him out, which is gonna make this fight crazy because Raleigh is a fighter. One thing we can say, okay, he's not as skilled as Tank. We get that. But he has a fighter's heart. No one, and I mean no one, can take Raleigh's fight heart away from him. He is not scared to get in there and leave on his shield. And anytime you face a man that's not scared to go out on his shield, he's going to be a problem. I don't care what rapper he comes in, high level boxer, low level boxer, brawler. Anytime you meet somebody that you have to like extinguish his fire to stop him, that's a problem. And that's Raleigh. Raleigh ain't gonna, this fight is definitely gonna go to a knockout. It's definitely going, somebody gonna get knocked the F out. Somebody getting knocked the F out. This is one of those type of fights. So, I know they give him Raleigh a bad rap because he ain't as skilled as Tank, but he's still a fighter that makes him very, very dangerous. See, that's the southpaw. That's that rob the bank, and then you steal the shot. See, that's where we rob the bank at. Right there, steal the shot. Off that rear rob the bank, I'ma steal the hook on you. See, this is what I'm trying to tell you. These are the things that we teaching at advanced.lightburly.com. We not just teaching a whole bunch of funny moves and dances. We're not just teaching that. We teaching real stuff. Rob the bank with the steel off, with punches attached. Blocks with punches attached. See, now that's a deadly block. If you just blocking for the sake of blocking, then come on now. But when you got a block with a punch attached to the block, that's a dangerous block. And that's what you learn from Uncle Burly. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He could definitely get a knockdown on Tank. Ambidextrous, yes indeed. Yes indeed. I have been pretty gifted to work with both hands, but I've also worked with it. I started writing with my left hand. I've learned that if you start writing with your left hand, it wakes up pretty quick. Rob the bank, rock you like a bandit, that's right. If you start writing, doing your A, B's, and C's with your weaker hand, it wakes up pretty quick. That's what I've done. A lot of writing with this hand. I'm still not as good as this hand, but hey, I can write my name legibly. You can understand it. See, things like that, besides, jabbing and working with it, you start adding the little small things to it. Wipe your butt with the left hand. There you go. Yeah, there you go. Most of the time, you're gonna wipe your butt with your strong side. Start wiping your butt with your weak side and tell me if that hand don't wake up. Because that hand gonna be all covered in doo-doo. It's gonna be tired of being covered in doo-doo. So eventually it's gonna get more intelligent. Because the first couple of times, it's probably gonna be covered in doo-doo because you ain't got no coordination with it. You're gonna be wiping the back of your leg. But as you get better, it'll wake up. And when it wakes up, it becomes a dangerous punch. Yeah, if you break the right hand, you'll really start depending on that weak hand. It's funny how we can let ourselves go through just being one-sided when all you have to do is just build up the other side. He said that hand gonna learn to fight the stink. Facts. Facts. This is one of the best ropes to get. This baby counts for you. Yeah, this is a counter. So with this, you can do like, 20 revolutions, 1,000 revolutions and count it. I like the ropes that can count because it gives you a goal. See, regular ropes, you just be out there just jumping for the sake of jumping, and there's nothing wrong with it. You get one of these joints that counts your worth, Oh yeah, because then you want to push it. You want to see if you can get 5,000 revolutions, 5,000 jumps. You want to see that. See, now I'm going to show y'all how to jump in your fight stance. Let's move the camera over this way. See. All right. So you see the line. Now, when you're jumping in your fight stance, you got to straddle the line. Line between the legs in your fight stance from here. See, that's the rope jumping that's actually going to transfer over into, kick ass. This type of rope jumping is good. This is good for cardio. This is good cardio rope jumping right here. Good stuff. But you ain't going to be fighting like this. Your feet ain't going to be like that when it comes time to fight. Take pressure, give pressure. They're going to be like this. You're going to be here rocking. So this is how you should learn how to jump rope. It's in this position. Going left. Now I'm gonna do the southpaw change. Watch the change. Oh, see, I almost had it. I was talking to y'all. I'm about to do the southpaw change. I'm gonna go from orthodox to southpaw. You wanna see it? Yeah, look at that southpaw. Back to orthodox. Southpaw. You've seen it. Switching leads in the rope. That's different. Who's doing that? That's different. But this is how you get the best out of your rope jumping as a fighter. So that way, this footwork now you're putting your feet with your hands. As I told you, all of this information is at advance.lightburly.com. 50 cents a day. What you waiting for? Facts. Switch here to no quitter. Cam. Oh, we got Cam up in here. Cam Burley is in the building. We got Cam Burley in the building. Salute. We out here putting a little work on them. Showing them a little work. Showing them how that 52 works. See that real 52 right there, baby. We doing that real combat 52. 52 meant for combat. Salute. 52 meant for combat. And we got them kicks. And we wrestling. And we got the elbows. That's right, them elbows. See that elbow? That's the rising elbow right there. I get up under you. Oh, hit you with one of those. One of those. One of these. One of these. Oh, not the closed door. Open door strike. That get them every time. For that body attack, we use the gangster shuffle, scrape you right down. Yeah, I can't wait to get back to. You see what I'm doing? I just work all day out here. This is all I do. So when I get back to NY, you know it's on. Mr. Family, but we bringing it back. We bringing it back. That's right. It's that Mike Tyson. Uh-huh. See that? That's the skull and bones with the peekaboo stance. See? You didn't think you can do that 52 with that Mike, with the Mike Tyson peekaboo, did you? That elbow uppercut is a head flyer. All the time. All the time. All the time. We got those in 52. Yeah. 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 Close. The skull and bones becomes a strike. Huh? Even your triangle trade. Bang. Bang. You get hit. Bang. Bang. 2 strikes. That's right. You put it right with your Mike Tyson. Skipping on. Yeah, see? You know, Burly go through chambers. I got my Mike Tyson. I got my Roberto Duran. Willie Pep. What happened to my teacher? My teacher's still rocking. Mr. Roberto, Wilson Pitts, they still rocking. Yes, of course. What, Pernell Whitaker? Of course, Mr. Sweet Pea, that's the black magician. Oh yeah, we use, that's that gangster shuffle. We can use it as a smack to the body or coming down, scraping you down here. When you move close to a 52 man, it's like hugging a blender. When you try to grab a 52 man, it's like hugging the blender. Make a joke and think about his life. That's right. I'm telling you, it's like tongue kissing the blender when you bring a 52 man too close to you. You've been watching Mayweather Uncle fights? Yeah, Ken Norton with the crab defense. Yeah. Joe Frazier did it. Joe Frazier had a quick way of doing it. Yeah, ain't nobody sweeter than the Mr. Pernell Whitaker. Southpaw magician. Footwork on display. That's why you gotta have that foot power. You gotta know about the rooted foot. If you want to learn about the kickstand balance, the balance that's going to make you great, you gotta holler at Burly. You gotta holler at Burly. Advanced.lightburly.com, learn-martialarts.com, lightburly.com. I just told you we got all of the music up now at lightburly.com. If you want some of that 52 block music, 99 cents a download. Stop playing with your boy. I know we in COVID. I know Ukraine is in the war. Stock market is down, but we got 99 cents. We got 50 cents a day to get that real information. Yeah. See, when you see that, see your eyes can't ignore that right. And before you know it, I just snuck the left in. See, you can't ignore round-shaped movements. Your brain is trained to detect round-shaped movements. That's why the round-shaped movements of 52 confuse so many people. That's why you've seen this move before. It's because no matter what you don't want, maybe you don't, no matter what you want to do, your brain will not ignore this. And then this gets in. And then the quickest distance between 2 points is a straight line. So that's how that trick works. 52 uses that trick a lot. To spin like a cobra, mesmerizing. Indeed. Indeed. Gathers all your attention. All of this type of stuff. And then you sneak in the shot. Round-shaped movements. Moving in circles. This is that burliness. This is the stuff that you find on the course and that you find in the videos. But this was just a little something short. Stop in, salute my peoples. As you know, how we say around here. Hands up, chin down, rumble. Young man rumble.